Welcome to Hot Celebs. Today we've got some shocking new layers in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez case connected to singer D4VD. First, TMZ dropped never-before-seen CCTV footage of Celeste just before she disappeared. Then we found out David's close friends thought Celeste was 19 years old, not 13. On top of that, an independent officer uncovered troubling details the LAPD hasn't shared. And neighbors around David also revealed some eye-opening things. Gotcha. Let's break it all down. So let's start with TMZ's big reveal. They got surveillance footage from March 19, 2024. In the video, you see Celeste walking down a street near a liquor store in Lake Elsinore. And then suddenly, she breaks into a run. According to the store owner, there was actually a car waiting for her just out of frame. This was during one of her runaway incidents, and suddenly, it turned out to be one of the last times she was seen alive. Personally, I can't stop thinking about how young she looks in that footage. It just hits you. A kid running toward danger, and no one realizing how serious it was. Now here's where things get even more twisted. TMZ also reported that David's own friends believed Celeste was 19. They thought she was a USC student because she was using fake IDs. Imagine that, hanging out, thinking someone is an adult, and later finding out she was just 13. Some friends said they were completely shocked when news of her death broke. To me, this shows how layered and confusing this whole case really is. And while LAPD has stayed unusually silent, one independent officer who looked into the case says things don't add up. He suggested Celeste may not have been in David's Tesla the whole time, that her body's condition points to something else, maybe being kept somewhere before being moved. That's not an official police statement, but it's disturbing that outside investigators are raising these questions while LAPD refuses to comment. It almost feels like they're protecting David, at least. That's what people are saying online. Before I go deeper, quick pause. You're watching Hot Celebs, where we cover the most important updates in celebrity news, scandals, and yes, cases like this one. If you're new here, show some love, hit subscribe, and check out our earlier videos. We've been covering the D4VD case from the very start. Alright, let's get back to it. Now, let's talk about what the neighbors had to say. People living near David reported strange vibes during the time Celeste went missing. Some even claimed they saw her around the area, while others mentioned unusual activity around David's rental spot. Again, these are neighbors talking, not official police reports. But when locals start pointing out details and law enforcement stays this quiet, it makes you wonder what's really being hidden here. When you connect all of this, the CCTV video of a scared young girl running, friends misled about her age, an officer saying the timeline doesn't add up, and neighbors raising suspicions, it paints a picture that's honestly heartbreaking. Celeste was only 13, yet the world around her saw her as something else. And instead of answers, what we're getting is silence from LAPD. To me, that silence speaks volumes. This case is far from over, and every new detail just leaves us with more questions than answers. Rest in peace, Celeste Rivas Hernandez. You deserved so much better. And to everyone watching, stay tuned here on Hot Celebs. We'll keep following every angle of this case as it develops. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one.
We may now have evidence that Celeste's family knew about her relationship with David and allowed it. And this comment from 2024 is getting a lot of attention. So someone in Celeste's community commented on a post saying, I live in Lake Elsinore, 5 to 10 minutes away. There was so much more going on. Her family knew he was with her since she was 11. They didn't care. All they cared for was the money given to them. She said, unfortunately, she was reported missing in 2024, but they all knew where she was. Even her friends extorted David with money so they wouldn't say where she was staying. All her friends are talking about it because she was in communication with them. So sad. She said she would sneak out at age 11 even though her neighborhood is horrible, but her parents saw that he had money and became more dependent and would let her leave the house at 13 even though he was 18. She said her mother sold her for $10K a week and he paid so that he wouldn't be seen as a... which does add up with their Discord messages of her complaining about her parents and him saying, don't worry, I'll fix it. And the other crazy thing is that people found this comment on one of David's videos back in 2024 where someone named Robin River said he's waiting on the cops to get David for messing with minors.